between Chapin and top-ranked Dutch Fork. We'll have those highlights a little later in the show. Now, Julia, it's a big deal whenever we have a top 10 matchup on Football Friday. Well, tonight we have two games featuring a pair of ranked teams.
We've already seen one of them, our game of the week between 4th-ranked White Knoll and number 6 River Bluff. So we also have 2nd-ranked and undefeated Irmo at 8th-ranked Lexington. After a scoreless first quarter, the Yellow Jackets have the ball. Amir White getting the handoff. He follows his blockers, splits the defense, and takes it all the way down to the 20-yard line. He's taken down by Bennett Watford. A few plays later, A.J. Brand fakes the handoff and sprints to the goal line, diving into the pylon, and puts the Yellow Jackets up 7-0. Wildcats trying to answer on their next drive. Brennan Carter drops back and throws it out left. However, picked off by Matthew Blocker, taking it the distance and putting the Yellow Jackets up 13-0. Wildcats not giving up. Matt McCauley gets a handoff, quickly cuts back and gets a massive gain before Jamar Grissett makes the tackle. And a few plays later, Carter dropping back. He doesn't see a man, so he improvises, rolling out left and throwing the ball to Ben Bruder for the big first down. But Irmo stings the Wildcats. Final score 34-8.
Irmo looking really good. The Lugoff-Elgin Demons hosting the Blythewood Bengals. First possession, Lugoff-Elgin drives it down the field, finishing with a touchdown from Jarquisi Grant. Demons up 7-0. How about a double dose of Grant as he dances a little but looks to be short at first. He'll get some help from his line as he finds the end zone again. Lugoff goes up 14-0. The Demons will drive down the field again, but they can't convert on 3rd and long, leading up to a field goal, pushing their lead to 17-0. But this game will take a turn before the half. John Henry, no relation, is going to hand it off to Desmond Macklin, and he's going to bulldoze his way to the end zone. Bengals down 17-7. Next Bengals possession, down to the goal line again, and Henry's going to find Carter Coleman on the slant. The Demons lead only 3 now, 17-14. After 3 and out, Blythewood on the attack, and this time Henry will find Kanye Reed running the slant route west to the end zone. Bengals walk the Demons down, now up 21-7 and a 17. And Blythewood wins it by the final of 37-24 over Lugoff-Elgin.
The North Central Knights hosting the Chesterfield Rams tonight. Chesterfield's opening drive starting with Bryce Adams. Hands it off to TJ McBride as he breaks tackles for a nice gain for the Rams. Adams delivers a nice pass to Sincere Hubbard, rumbling his way for a big gain with defenders to put Chesterfield in the red zone. Rams finish the drive on the ground as McBride goes into the end zone for the touchdown. Chesterfield up 7-0. North Central goes to the ground game as Braden Price handing it off to Jonathan Clarkson for a nice gain, putting the Knights in Chesterfield territory. And a few plays later, Price making a few moves as he makes his way in for the touchdown to even the score at 7. Knights continue to work the ground game as Clarkson makes a nice move to the outside, taken down by Chesterfield's Derek Lockhart, and he gets flagged for a face mask penalty. Penalty sets up the score in the second quarter. Jaden Wallace pushes in for the touchdown, and North Central gets past Chesterfield 40-35. Taking a look at some scores, Northside Christian over Providence Athletic Club 14-12. Lee Central big win over Great Falls 54-12. Kingstree falls to Manning 28-22. C.A. Johnson falling to Louisville 21-14. Dorchester Academy beats Lee Academy 48-6. And Hampton County big win over Edisto 44-12. Well, that brings us to halftime of this edition of Football Friday. Coming up in the third quarter, top-ranked Dutch Fork battles Chapin.
Right now we have a special edition of Dance Cam. Are you ready? Well, this one is from last Saturday's college game between the South Carolina State Bulldogs and the North Carolina A&T Aggies. It's late in the first half. South Carolina State kicks a field goal to go up 10-3 on the Aggies. Now, before the kickoff, members of the Omega Psi Phi fraternity come out of the stands to do a little stepping. The ref blows the whistle because they're ready for play to resume. Some of the guys leave the end zone, some others linger, doing just a little too much, and the Bulldogs get hit with a delay of game penalty. The Aggies will march down the field and tie the score at 10, going into the half. Oh, my. Now, look at the Qs. No remorse at all. And they better be glad SC State blew it open in the second half and won the game 45-25. Coach Chenisberry, have you ever seen a fraternity get penalized?
Hey, and it's my fraternity too. That's what makes me a little. You know, I'm excited for the support because they were out there, but they can't get me a penalty. So, bruhs, I need you to do a little bit better. But we'll chop it up. But again, I appreciate the enthusiasm and all the excitement. But again, we got to do better because again, we can't afford any penalties. We had enough on our own. Appreciate you though.
Now, I asked the coach if maybe he was going to hand out some penalties, and he said he may think about making them 100-yard wind sprints.
Oof.
But, Qs, you got to do better. Got to be smarter than that.
Own fraternity, too.
Yeah, you can't hurt your own team.
Huh.
All right, best.